Peace. And be one. Uh, we've had a really fun time with all the memes, the jokes, the gospel songs, the R&B songs, the rap songs, the pop songs, the classical songs, all the songs and all the skits and the recreations about this situation that happened in Alabama. So I'm not going to show you any of the silliness that we've created. It was fun, it was entertaining, and it did nothing but entertain us. We here at our Black Empowerment are focused. We here at our Black Empowerment are focused solely on Black empowerment, improving our lives, improving our lot in life. And like Professor Black Truth has told us numerous times, Black empowerment comes into its own when we're able to punish those who act against our interests. So if you're not familiar with Professor Black Truth, check out his YouTube channel. This is what I want to deal with today.
If you're not already subscribed to this YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, if you're not subscribed to Professor Black Truth, go ahead and get subscribed. All right, so we all know about Reginald Ray. This is the chairman. This is the man with the folding chair. All right. Now, here is the interesting thing about what has happened. The interesting thing that has happened deals with the district attorney, Daryl Bailey. This is our new target. This is the new face of evil supremacy. So, District Attorney Daryl Bailey has ensured that the people who attacked the gentleman who worked for the riverboat, the white supremacists, evil supremacists, the individuals, how you want to describe them, however you want to describe them, they all receive third degree. I just lost it, but it was a third degree assault charges. Now you're like, oh, good, they got charged for assault. No, third degree assault is a misdemeanor. It's a misdemeanor. However, District Attorney Daryl Bailey has provided a felony charge to Reginald Ray. So, somebody who came to prevent a person from being killed, another American who helped out another American in their time of need when they were being attacked by a mob, is getting a felony charge, a felonious charge, while the attackers are getting misdemeanors. So this is the new face of evil empowerment, supremacy, evil supremacy. So this is what we're going to do, folks. You can keep going with your silly jokes and silly songs and silly memes and silly recreations and all that other dumb stuff. What we need to do now, however, is start doing stuff like this. How do you remove a district attorney? And we're going to, make sure that we go to Alabama so we can make sure that the information we receive is important and germane to Alabama. Because Black empowerment comes into its own when we're able to punish those who act outside of our interests. So we can, now this is North Carolina General Assembly, so you can, I'm not sure why that one popped up, but you can pop it up and look it up for, let's say, the great state of Alabama. My father's from Opelika, may his name continue to be a blessing. So these are the grounds for suspension of a district attorney. And this one is interesting. To conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice, which brings the office into disrepute. Conduct prejudicial to the administration of justice, which brings the office into disrepute. This is where we can bring down, and of course, I'm outside of Alabama, so, There are strategies for those of us who are outside of Alabama, and there are strategies for those who are inside of Alabama. So, for those who are inside of Alabama, what we need to do is follow this code. All right. Follow the code. What you need to get on code. Follow the code so we can remove District Attorney Daryl Bailey. It's obvious that he's letting some people get away with almost attempted murder, and somebody who was preventing the murder from happening is now getting charged with a felonious act. So that's the strategy for those of us who are outside. For those of us who are inside Alabama. For those of us who are outside about Alabama, this is what we do. We have political resource. We have political power. We have our Black empowerment. What we do is we put political pressure on those surrounding District Attorney Daryl Bailey. Your tweets, your Facebook messages, your Instagram messages. Put him out as the new face of evil supremacy for this act. We need to push that for this act. Those in Alabama, if you're living in Alabama, start writing your city council. You can all, have your church, your entire synagogue, your entire mosque, your entire Ife house, whatever, your group, your fraternity, your school, your HBCU, get together and en masse. Not everybody's going to do it because, everybody's not up for empowerment, As many people as possible to reach out to the city council, to reach out to the police department chief, the police chief, the fire chief, the governor, the lieutenant governor, city council members, and say, we want you to speak out on this egregious decision by District Attorney Daryl Bailey. We think this is wrong. You need to stand with us, or you're going to face political pressure and problems in the future, in the near future. See, we're not going to say that silly stuff is, we're not going to vote for you next time. That's for punks. We're going to apply pressure right now. And if you live outside of Alabama, you can start doing that now. You don't have to live in the state to reach out to the city council member, to reach out to the governor, to reach out to the lieutenant governor, to reach out to the police chief, to reach out to the fire chief, to reach out to any of the elected or non-elected officials to say, we expect you to stand up to this devious act by Attorney Daryl Bailey. Those of us who are in Montgomery, those of us who are in Alabama can do the same and have even greater effect. And if we out this person as the evil supremacist that his behavior is showing, then Black empowerment is coming into its own, and our good brother Reginald Ray will be protected. And it's not just about Reginald Ray. It's just not about him. Here's the other thing. The district attorney has stated that he wants to do other arrests as well. So he arrested the attackers, the perpetrators. And now he wants to arrest those who stopped the perpetrators. And it's obvious that he's giving the perpetrators a slap on the wrist, and he wants to fully give the full extent of the law to those who went to the rescue of an American who was being targeted by other Americans. That's what we need to do. So all these silly memes and songs and dances and everything that people are coming up, that creativity is beautiful, but it's not getting us anywhere. Okay, you might say, well, now people are on notice that we're going to take it. Okay, do something with that power. So if you created a meme, I want you to create an email. If you created a meme, I want you to create another meme to say, this is what we must do. If you created a song, create another song saying, this is what we must do. If you created a recreation of that egregious act, create another recreation and say, this is what we must do. Black empowerment comes into its own when we're able to punish those who act out of our interests. It's time to get on code.